What's up, everybody? Anatomy Mechanic here, bringing you another video about injuring your back in the gym. So let's go over that real quick. Let's say you hurt yourself in the gym, you hurt your lower back, you want to get into deadlifting again. Let's say you've recovered and you're feeling a little bit better, but you're still worried about deadlifting again. When that happens, there's certain stages you got to get kind of go through to get back into deadlifting. You kind of have to build your way up to work your way down to the floor, right? So what I want to do is show you today some steps that you can take to get yourself back into deadlifting. That's one of my favorite exercises. I don't know about you, but leave a comment in the description and tell me what your favorite of the three, squat, deadlift, bench press, which one's your favorite and why. All right, so let's say you're not sure if you can get back into deadlifting. So what I always tell people is to take a light kettlebell. Take that kettlebell, keep your knees slightly bent, keep your core tight, and just bring your arms out in front of you and hold that. If you feel pain in your lower back from you doing that, then there is a load intolerance, right? We have to fix that. So you have to work your way down to the ground and build your body up. So take a kettlebell, and this also works for people who are having a hard time learning how to hip hinge. Go into the gym, find an empty bench, find a kettlebell. What I like to tell people is you don't want your knees to pass your toes so much, just so you can learn how to hip hinge properly, okay? Not saying that your knees passing your toes is a bad thing. During the squat, and you want your knees to get good ankle mobility so your knees don't take the blunt of everything, right? So what I want you to do is take this kettlebell, place it down in front of you, get your feet, swing around here for me. You'll see where my feet, if I'm standing up, I got about a good 4 fingers away from this bench. From there, I'm gonna put my knees against that bench. From there, I'm gonna learn how to hip hinge. So I'm letting my knees rest against this bench and I'm practicing this hip hinge. What you don't want to do is arc from here to come back. Find your neutral in your pelvis, tuck, arc, find that neutral, keep it there, brace your core tight, come back and come up, okay? So you're gonna start here, come back, drive up, come back, drive up, okay? We're keeping the core tight, we're keeping the head aligned with the body. So that's going to help you with your hip hinge. And the reason why I'm making this video is actually 2018. I hurt my back on it. What was it? 395? Did we say? It's 395, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. 395 deadlift in the gym. It was really bad. My form was horrible, but at a certain point it's like, all right, it's a PR. I kind of like just want to get it up, right, at that point. But my form was bad. And what I actually ended up doing was I herniated both of my lower back disc, which was L4, L5, and L5, S1. So I couldn't deadlift at all. I was in a lot of pain. So actually he's going to add in the video. Let's add in the video now. And we're back. So that video you saw, man, my head was up. I started to pull. I didn't even get it off the floor. As soon as I pulled it, I felt, oh, that was a nope, that was it. And my back hadn't been the same for years. We're gonna add in, I don't know if you can do it, but let's try to add in the picture of my MRI and you'll see where my disc are herniated. So we'll add that real quick. Good, and we're back. So you can see I still have those bulging discs, but they do not bother me anymore. Thank you to the man upstairs, but they don't bother me anymore. And a lot of that has to do with the therapy that I've been doing. So let's say you started with that. That's worked out for you. Now you want to go to the bar. So we're going to go over to the bar. You want to set up the squat rack at a point where it's not too high and definitely not low, right? We want to build our way up to that. So what I like to do is get it about mid-thigh to start. From there, You want to keep the bar close to you. Again, find your neutral, hip hinge, grab this bar, and come up. It's a very short distance, maybe about a good inch or two on the lift. Boom. Focus during this time, practice on keeping this head aligned with your spine. You want to keep that nice and where your spine goes, that head goes, okay? After you've done that, I tell people try to build your way up. Do 10 reps, 15 reps, build the weight up a little bit, then progress, right? So instead of me moving the handles, I'm actually just gonna take this to give me a couple of more inches. So about 3-inch difference here. So now I'm here, same thing. Find your neutral, brace your core, hold that core tight. Don't just hold your belly button in and let your ribs flare. Hold that core nice and tight, come back, grab the bar. Okay, now if I want to go a little bit as progression has happened, I'm going to take another box. Right? This is just so much easier if you have boxes at home instead of having to move the handles all the time and taking the weight off or asking somebody to take the plates off, you know, or grab the bar. So now we're a little bit below the knees. So from here, find your neutral, tuck, arc, boom, core tight. Okay, and then you build up the weight and you work your way down to the ground. This can take a couple of weeks, it can take a couple of months. Everyone's different. Listen to your body, pay close attention. Can you and how do you feel with the weight that you're at and then on the ground? Normally, what I tell people is when you finally get down to the ground, start light and just focus on that form, okay? You want to focus on, depending on how you deadlift. I don't know if you deadlift sumo. I don't know if you like to deadlift conventional. I don't know if you like to deadlift in between. I find that in between sumo and conventional, where my feet are wider than this box, and I'm here where my hands in between, that gives me a little bit more stability, right? So let's say you do deadlift conventionally, start light and just focus on keeping this bar against you when you come up and against you when you come down. Get these lats tight, get this core tight. The main focus is just learning how to hip hinge properly. You don't want to rush this because you can re-injure your back. Your disc might, if you already have a herniated disc, you're going to either pop them even more or something drastic might happen, and we don't want any of that. So just take your time. Progression is key. Don't rush it. I hope this helps. Please like, comment, subscribe, right? That's what they say. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Follow my Instagram at Anatomy Mechanic. And I look forward to doing more videos for you guys. So I really hope this works. Peace.